New turn, Shadows of Brimstone. Let's go finish off this fight. At the beginning of this fight, what I want to do is level up B. She is at 1080 XP, which is enough for leveling up to level 3. As soon as the hero gains enough XP, they may level up even during an adventure at the start of a game turn, which is what I'm doing right now. So the hero will immediately reset to full health and sanity, and they'll get 1 grit. All these are gone. And 1 grit, much needed grit. Next, we're gonna roll for upgrade bonus, which means we roll 2 d6s. And we compare that to the adventure book. In the adventure book, there is a section for each character, talking a little bit about playing this character. And here's the upgrade bonus chart. We rolled 6, so we're gonna get +1 cunning or +1 lore and gain plus d6 health. Let's go with lore. And then let's roll for d6. 4 health. She's gonna get 4 more health to her character, so she'll be at 15 now. Pretty good. 15 max health. Finally, she can choose an ability from the upgrade chart, which works like a tree. Last time she got this, which is Charm, under Charm, Gentle Manner. And I may get this. Once per turn when you kill an enemy, you may heal 2 wounds and +1 max grit. The other options I have, Acrobatics, use 1 grit to ready a once per fight item you're carrying. Spunky, at any time you kill an enemy, roll a d6. On the roll of 5 or 6, recover a grit. Spinning Kick, use 1 grit to do 2 wounds to an adjacent enemy, ignoring defense. These all you need to get grit to use. So I'm tempted to just get the next level up, which is once per turn when you kill an enemy, you may heal 2 wounds. Problem is, as we can see, Saloon Girl B is not killing a lot of enemies. Anyways, she'll get this Witty Retort. She'll also get +1 max grit. Having leveled up, we can now start the rest of the turn. First, we'll hold back the darkness. 3 is a fail. So what happens now? Darkness card. Uh-oh, Power of the Void once again. All void enemies are now +1 combat. Ouch. So that kind of sucks because they have +2 with both cards now up. B is going to go first. She'll roll for movement. She gets a 2, which means she gets a grit because it's Targa Plateau. She is at 2 grit now. Next, she will roll for her attack. And she rolled a 3, which is a miss. Should she spend a grit? Yeah, she is going to spend a grit and re-roll that. We need a 4 or higher, and there we go. 4, actually a 5, which is a critical hit. Excellent. She's assigning damage to the target pylon. 5. With her Darkstone bullets and her Dirty Fighting ability, that's a 7. 7 minus 2, because now with criticals, target pylon's defense is 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. That means target pylon is taking 5 more damage. And with that, she is getting 25 plus 15, 40 XP. Next, we have Stranglers and the pylon activating. So let's see what kind of damage they do to B. The pylon will activate, rolling a 5, which is a hit. They'll do D6 hits, 4 hits. Let's roll for 4 defense. Defended, 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 and damage. 2 damage going to B. Next, we have the Strangler, who rolls 4. And it's a hit upon a 3, so they hit pretty easily. Yep, 2 hits. Let's roll for defense. and we have one of that going through. So one more wound going to B. Next we have Chase rolling for movement, 3. He's not going to move. He will, of course, do his attack. Wow, very nice. Hit, crit, 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 and just a regular hit. Look at these awesome D8s. The first crit, let's finish off the pylon. So targeting this, the first crit, let's roll for damage. 5. That's a 6 damage with Darkstone bullets. Defense of 2, so 4 going through. And with that, the pylon has 6 health. Wounds currently, 2 more to being defeated. So it is definitely eliminated from the board. Chase would get 2 times 5, 10 plus 20, 15, 25 experience points. That was the critical hit, the first one. Let's do the second critical, the 7 to the Strangler. All right, look at that, 5. So that is certainly enough to kill off the Strangler. And with that, Chase is gonna get 25 XP and he will hit just at 1000, which is sufficient for leveling up. But I don't think he'll level up just yet. We'll hold off that. Let's take out that Strangler and let's roll for the 2 dice, which is when he kills off an enemy, he rolls dice. If he gets 5 or 6, he gets a grit. Wow, he gets 2 grit. Excellent. And because the fight is over, we get to catch our breath. Rolling the D3. 2 and 4. So Chase gets to heal up 1 wound and B gets to heal up 2. Also, they now draw 1 loot each. B's loot is 250. Wow. She is at 855 and Chase is gonna get a Darkstone shard. So he has 6. They're really ranking up on these Darkstone shards. All right, let's see if we can hold back the darkness. 5 and 8, and that is just enough. Excellent. Let's roll for B's movement. Just not a 1. 3 is awesome. 1, 2, 3, and she will explore. She finds a short passage. Not helpful. She's not going to scavenge. We're running out of time here, so we're going to move on to Chase. Let's roll for his movement. 5. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. And maybe he should explore. An ancient street. All right, so now we'll reveal the token, and if we get a clue, it's going to be the final boss. And lo and behold, we do have the clue symbol. When the third clue is discovered, the heroes have found the location of the person they were looking for. Ignore any attacks or encounters listed on the final exploration token, and ignore any door, gate icons on the token, as the objective room has no exit. Reveal all growing dread cards. We don't have any. And the heroes must now face an epic threat that is guarding the unconscious or dead body of the missing townfolk. Place a KO'd hero marker in any space of the final objective room to represent the body. Models may occupy the space, and the body may not be interacted with in any other way. Once all enemies have been defeated, the heroes have successfully completed the mission. Okay, cool. Let's set up this objective room. Here's the dead dock. Let's put the epic threat, a high threat card, but epic 2 elite threat cards. Alright, let's grab our elite deck. And we're drawing from our low threat deck as usual. And these monsters are elite, which means they have an extra ability, and we'll roll for that, of course. So we have a Night Terror, 2 Night Terrors, and a known number of Void Spiders and Stranglers. So Void Spiders is going to be 6. Stranglers is going to be 5. Great. Starting with the lowest initiative monster, which is Night Terror, we'll put it in the checkerboard fashion. Actually, let's close off the room first. And then the Night Terror will go on this space. The second Night Terror is gonna go here. Next up in the initiative from low to high is the Stranglers. So we have 5 of them. They're gonna be here, here, 3, 4, and actually here. One more. It's gonna be here. And finally the Void Spider, 6 of them. These Void Spiders are gonna be pretty nasty because of the +2 combat from Darkness cards. It's gonna be here, and 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. That's our final encounter, final boss fight. And of course, Void Spiders will activate first. Before we do that, we have to determine the elite abilities of these monsters. No surprises, we roll a die, 5, and then we look at the monster card. 5 is going to be Vicious Bite. Void Spiders melee to hit is now 3+. With the Stranglers, 6 is going to be +3 health. Wow, 6 health instead of 3, doubled. 2 is Gibbering Nightmare. Terror 2 is replaced with Unspeakable Terror. Any hero starting on the same or adjacent map tile automatically takes 2 horror hits. This is not as bad as it could be, so just have to remember that. Alright, let's start the battle. First off, Void Spiders will activate because of its initiative of 6. They will pretty much target B and Chase, surround them 3 each, like so. And I'm not concerned about the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they can pretty much surround them like so. Okay, that probably makes sense. Actually, I'll probably put this one here because they want to be as far back from where they started as possible to allow the other models to move forward. Pretty nasty monsters, eh? Pretty smart too. This is how it looks now. They will attack. They now have +2 to the combat, so 4 combat dice. And because of the Vicious Bite, they have melee to hit at 3+. Pretty nasty. Let's do these 3 spiders first. Hit. 3 hits. Defense, 4 higher. So 1 saved. These 2 goes through. And that's 4 damage. Next, the second, that was only the first spider. Let's do the second one. 3 or higher, so 3 hits. Defense, come on, 4. All right, not there. It's a 5, so 2 unsafe, 4 more damage. He is now at 18. Any more, he's gonna die. He's probably gonna be KO'd here. Let's do the third spider attack. 1, 2, 2 hits. So unless he can save both of these, he is being KO'd. Yep. So 1 hit going through. Let's use the grit. Let's use the grit and re-roll that. Come on. Nope. So Chase is once again KO'd. Take him off. And he's gonna have to roll for another injury when he recovers. But at this point, things don't look good, hey? Alright, let's deal with the 3 spiders that B is facing. First spider attacks. Hit, 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 hit. 4 hits. Let's defend. 3 or higher. 1, 2, 3. 3 defended. So 2 wounds going through. Next, we have the second spider. 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, all hits actually. Defense. Defended. Everything defended. Excellent. And the third spider. 3 hits. Defense. And defended. Wow, very nice. It's her turn now. To revive him, we need her to be adjacent to him and then drag him out onto a map tile that has no monsters before he can be revived. This is going to be really tricky because when you're dragging heroes, you actually have to spend 1 more movement per square. So I guess B is, well, she'll try to do that, but I don't know how successful she's going to be. She'll roll for a movement, which is a 5. And then she'll try to move this way. Actually, that wouldn't work because there's monsters here. But she'll try to move 1 anyways, escaping, I guess, these spiders. Let's roll for her escape roll. That's good enough. She'll move 1 like so, and then she will attack. And let's see, how will she attack? I'm tempted to say that we probably have to abandon mission pretty soon because it would be very tough to revive Chase, and there's nothing else B could do to recover her health at this point. So if she dies as well, she also has to roll for injury, and that's probably not a good thing to do. If we win this mission, we're only getting 50 XP, which is not that great anyways, since we know the dog is already dead from the earlier encounter card. So really there's no point in risking our injury conditions to try to kill off these monsters. You can only abandon mission at the beginning of the turn, so at the beginning of the game round. So we have to play out the rest of this round anyways. Let's see how it plays out. I want her to use the dynamite, but it's not really effective right now, I don't think, because these spiders are sort of all over the place. Oh, what the heck. She'll try to throw the dynamite anyways, and she will throw it here. With dynamite, you have to do a range attack check, and the range is strength +3. Her strength is 1, very low, so she can only throw 4 range. And then she has to roll a d6 based on her 2 hit number. 5 is good enough to hit. That means the dynamite hits where she threw it, otherwise it would bounce and do all sorts of weird things. And then models in the target space and adjacent space take d6 wounds each, ignoring defense. So first one here, 1 wound. Really? The question now I have is dynamite? Yeah, I think this would apply. This +1 damage. And the question is, will Darkstone bullets do +1 damage here? Probably not, because it's not a gunshot. So that's a 2. Only a 2. Wow, that's pathetic. Roll for the second dynamite attack here. 3, much better. This enemy is killed off. She gets experience points of 15 because you get an extra 5 XP for each elite ability that that monster has. Finally, this one. 4 is good enough to kill off that spider. So that is another 15 XP. And let's not forget that once per turn, when she kills an enemy, she can gain 2 health. So she's gonna recover 2 health. I think she'll also do her free attack from the holdout pistol. Wow, that is a total miss. Should I spend a grit? Now, I'm not spending a grit for that. So that's it for her attacks. Stranglers will activate next. They will pretty much all go and surround her. She may not survive this turn actually. Like so. Poor bee, look at that. They'll each attack now, and remember their elite ability is plus 3 health. They will roll 4 combat dice. Let's do this one first. And the hit is 3+, so 3 hits. Roll for defense. None defended. Wow. That's 3 wounds. Should I spend a grit to reroll that? No, what the heck. I'll do that. Spend a last grit. And wow. Yes. All blocked off. I spent that grit well. Alright, that was the first strangler. Let's do this one next. We have 4. So 3 hits. Defense. 1 undefended, so 1 wound going through. And the third one. 3 hits. Defense. 3 blocked. And the final strangler attacks. 1, 2, 3. 3 hits. Defense. 5, 2, 3. So blocked off 1 of that. 2 wounds going through. I just realized that I should have probably activated that at the beginning of the boss fight. Totally forgot about that. After that would be Night Terrors. And these are large models, so they'll actually move past the small ones. Say, they'll go here. And this model would just be placed, you know, at a nearby spot. And then Night Terror will attack. And I just realized we forgot to do our terror save because we're starting on the same tile as the Night Terror. We take 2 horror hits. This is our save. 4 and 1. We save 1 of that. Therefore, we're taking 1 sanity damage. Now for the Night Terror's attack, he rolls 4 combat dice and hit on a 5+, so 1 hit. Let's try to defend that. Come on. 2 is not good enough, so she's gonna suffer 4 damage. 4 damage is gonna bring her up to 8. The second Night Terror will move up. Probably replace the Strangler. And attack. Ooh, 2 hits. Wow, that was terrible defense. None defended. That would be 8 wounds going through. And unfortunately, with an additional 8, she is at 16. And KO'd because her health is 15. Because both our heroes have been KO'd, we have officially lost the mission. I mean, look at that. It's just a bloodbath here. With that, let's refer to the adventure book and see what happens. If heroes fail the mission, each hero takes D3 corruption points, ignoring willpower. as the loss weighs heavily on their souls. 3 corruption and 2. So B takes 2 more corruption points and Chase takes 3. At the end of the adventure, heroes also have to roll for Darkstone corruption. So they must roll a d6 for every Darkstone or Darkstone icon on an item that they are carrying. And each roll of 1 to 3 results in a corruption hit. If they fail, their willpower saves. B has 8 Darkstones and 2 Rune of Shadows, which have the Darkstone symbol. So she will roll 10 d6s and see how much corruption she gets. Let's roll 5 at a time. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 is she'll get a corruption. So just that for now. Let's roll that again for the remaining 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corruption. Okay, so total we have 5 corruption. Let's save with our willpower. And her save is 4+. So save, save, save. 2 going through. With 2, she's going to be at 5, which means she is going to mutate. Once you hit 5, you will mutate. And she has to roll on the mutation chart to see what kind of mutation she's going to receive. But before we do that, let's roll for Chase. He has 1 Darkstone item and 6 Darkstones. So he is rolling 7 dice. 1, 2, 3. 3 potential Darkstone corruption points. Let's do a willpower, which is 5+. 1, 2, great. So he actually, he is actually getting just 1 corruption point, and that does put him over the roof for the 4 limit, I guess. So with the 5th, he's going to get a mutation. Both characters will now receive mutations. At the back of the adventure book, here's the mutation chart. You basically roll 2 die. Let's roll for B first. White is the 10th digit and red is the single digit. So rolling for B. 63. 63. Fuse fingers. Your fingers have fused together, making it impossible to do any fine manipulations. You may not use gun items unless it is an artifact. Wow, that really is game-changing. Well, it's probably a good thing that I acquired the Darkstone buckle back in town, which is something that allows you to roll for mutation twice and pick your choice of a mutation. Let me show you what I mean by that. Last time while in town, I went to the blacksmith and I got him to make me this Darkstone buckle for 450 plus 3 Darkstones. And when rolling for the mutation, you may roll twice and choose which result to keep. Let's roll a second time now and see if we can get something nicer than fuse fingers. 63. Are you serious? We roll for the same thing? Well, in that case, I guess we don't get a choice. We are stuck with fuse fingers. And just to note, if you ever have to roll for mutation again and you roll the same thing, you are dead because you can never roll the same mutation. And when you do that, it just means you're so mutated that your character will cease to exist. But in this case, we're fine because this is just the Darkstone buckle. Alright, so it's meant to be that we have fused fingers. Next, let's roll for Chase. 25. You are -2 health, but +1 max grit. Void boils. Also, at the end of the adventure, all heroes will reset full health and sanity and gain 1 grit.